Here are the nominees: Attack the Block, Black Pond, Coriolanus, Submarine, and Tyrannosaur.
And the BAFTA goes to Paddy, Considine and Diarmid Scrimshaw for Tyrannosaur.
I love you too. I feel like Rocky Balboa, you know.
Thank you very much for this. I want to thank a brilliant crew. It's quite a good impression. I surprised myself then. Thank you very much to Eric Wilson, the brilliant DOP of the film, Peter Chala, who edited the film, Nadia Stacey, Danny Gulliver, Dan Winch, Simon Rogers, everybody who worked crew-wise, Samuel Bottomley on the cast, the little angel Paul Popperwell, Sean Breckin, Sally Carman, Ned Dennehy, and the principal cast, Eddie Marzan, my hero, Peter Mullen. One of them, the other one sat there, Mr. Gary Oldman somewhere. He was there at the beginning of this journey. And also the irrepressible and brilliant Olivia Colman. Thank you very much for this.
Congratulations. Most outstanding British debut. How do you feel having just picked that award up?
I'm quite shocked because you never know how these things go. And anyone who says that it doesn't matter is a liar, because we're all here. You know, everybody wants to win secretly. But, you know, there was such good films in there. And in particular, you know, I think Richard is a great filmmaker. Richard Ayoade,
I know. It is an incredible film, but somebody had to win, though.
Somebody had to win, and you put against your friends, and it's hard in that respect. But it's all good fun. And I'm quite shocked, actually, if I'm honest.
It's wonderful. You thanked Gary Oldman in your speech there for being with you at the beginning. What were you referring to in particular?
Well, when I wrote the short film that became Dog Altogether, you know, that led us to this point now, it was... I wrote it when I was working with Gary on a film in Spain. I was having a great time, and I wrote it in an afternoon, and he was the first person that ever read the short film. And so when I wrote the feature film, he was the first person that ever read the feature film, and I've always kept him kind of there because obviously he's a great sounding board.
You're De Niro, isn't he? Like Martin Scorsese always turns to De Niro. He's De Niro. You'll always have to show him. But what sort of were the toughest bits for you during this film, Diarmid? I mean, did he stay in budget?
No, Paddy was amazing actually. He was really good to work with, and we had quite a small budget. But the thing that was great about that was that it meant that everyone who came for the strength of the project and for the script, which was amazing, and we just all got behind it and believed in it. And it was, despite being difficult at times, the subject matter, actually the experience was amazing. Such a warm family feeling, and we're so proud to have won this. It's great.
And an incredible cast. The whole cast is amazing. What was the most surprising thing for you directing a feature, did you find?
I just thought I couldn't believe the goodwill of everyone, really, and that's the truth. Anything about visually or structurally, anything like that, never bothered me. I knew the film I wanted to make, but I couldn't believe like the work, the commitment from Diarmid, you know, and the crew were just incredible. And I mean that with all sincerity. They just seemed to just get on board with it and deliver everything. They just did the best possible work they could have ever done, and I'm so proud of them.
They obviously had faith. They had faith in their leader. I think that's what it was like. So where now with directing? Have you got another feature up your sleeve?
Well, we're developing a couple of films, myself and Diarmid. So we'll definitely be making films again, and as soon as I can get behind the camera again, I will. But it might be later this year, early next year. But we're definitely just going to keep making films with me directing.
And talking about sort of outstanding British contribution, who has been the sort of biggest influence on you from British cinema, would you say?
I love so many. If you go back to the past, it can be actors or filmmakers, you know. But I think when I sat in a cinema and I was a student before I'd ever been in front of a camera or even behind one as a filmmaker, it was when I sat in Duke of York in Brighton and watched Nil by Mouth, and Gary just made me realise with that film that you could just tell stories about where you were from that come from the heart, you know, and it really kind of shook me up when I saw that movie.
And an amazing cinema.
It's a great cinema.
Duke of York, still going. We'll hang on to it. Congratulations. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thanks.